Alright, now I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I've never ever done something like this before, and it's probably a little crooked, but sorry. So, what I'm attempting to do here is to bit of a backstory of my computer, which of course you see in front of you. This is the inside of my computer, obviously. The water cooler decided to take a dump on me, and so because of that, I needed to replace it. So I've got it back here. It's in the box behind me here, but what I need. Alright, so now we're back. I need to, before I put this thing back in there, ooh, I hope I'm not getting, oh crap. I hope I didn't get anything on that. Alright, so we're back. So actually, so what I did in the meantime, I actually didn't record this part, but all I did was I clamped down the CPU so it's back in place. So now, what we get to do is put the new stuff on, which requires I open this. Crap. That for a minute. I gotta sit down for a minute. Actually, I'm gonna stop this for a minute while I get this thermal cleaner stuff open. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above, praising
fixed upon the name of God, redeemed us. Give it thy love has blessed me. Thou hast brought me to this place, and I know thy hand will lead me. Take me home by thy good grace. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God. He could rescue me from danger, brought me with His precious blood.
And what this has you do, is, or what this tells you to do, is to wet the thermal surface directly. And what I'm doing is I'm actually doing it a little differently. I'm actually using a Q-tip to just be a little bit more careful. Oh shoot.
Oh, to grace, how great a giver, really unconsecrated. Let my goodness like a treasure, let my wandering heart to thee. Don't you wonder, Lord, I feel it. Don't you need the God I love? Here's my heart. Oh, take it.
Oh crap. Freaking dust.
Here's my
Oh, that probably wasn't such a good idea. I bet this light's dusty.
oh, take it, see it forever.
I know you might have seen it on the TV. You hear it on the radio and see it. But you can really sing with easy. Believe it, you might wanna hold on.
Lies in the songs, lies on the television. No telling what lies on the television. Learn sarcasm, sexism, racism. Learn to worship money cars, learn to hate Christians. All the Christians in the
Alright, so that's the first part done.
holy child molested, hypocrite and mystical. They say since everybody's doing it, it's normal. But Jesus said to transform and don't let them conform you. You ain't been enough. You need a new diet. You need a psychic. Everybody does it. You should try it. Spring break, hit the beach, what you're supposed to do. Be careful what the media impose on you. You learn how to find peace from a TV show. You learn how to ride clean from the video. In 30 seconds of commercial, how you mixed up, call now. We can have your whole life fixed up. But let the word of God lead you, cause Satan uses media to tempt you and deceive you. And he'll lead you, lead you, lead you. So be careful as you navigate from media. Take heed for gravity get the best of you. And you will find the concrete bench pressing you. Use the word of God to help you filter all that. Before you fall into the trap, you better fall back. You know what I call it? I call that maturity. Learning how to fall back so you can live in purity. Learning how to walk that and saying you ain't luring me. The media is making us alive, but it's killing me. I know guys trying to hate you, but cling to the Lord's word and flee from your vipers. We speaking aiming at your heart like snipers. We like for you to live in your God like Piper.
I know you might have seen it on the TV. You heard it on the radio and seen it. But you can read the same pretty easy. Believe it. You are coming all back. The enemy is ready to receive it. That's why you don't want to just leave it. And I ain't even everything easy. Trying to deceive me. You are coming all back.
Alright, so I had a bit of a location change since the last time we did this. You recall I'm kind of in the middle of setting up my computer after having to basically tear the entire thing apart to replace the water cooler, which is actually laying behind the camera, but anyway. So you'll recall in the last video where we left off was I had cleaned the CPU cooler, jeez, I'm an idiot, sorry. The CPU completely off of the I can't talk today, I'm sorry, of the thermal paste that's typically on the cooler. So at this point we're ready to basically put the CPU cooler back in. So I need to, let's see, those are fans, I don't need those. This is going to be my stuff from the, oh, that's the, right, that's that. Fans are okay. So how did I have this? Those were, yeah, let me look. Those are the fans that are, as you can tell, I know what I'm doing. Touch radiator and fans as shown. Okay, so those go on top. Now I remember. Actually, I'll be right back. Alright, so actually what I'm doing right now, you guys kind of can't see it because I'm working on the other side here of the case, is I'm putting... Wait a minute, crap, did I do this wrong? No, okay. That's what I thought, okay. What I wanted to do is, let them blow these out, truthfully. Okay, now, problem is, I'm going to have to relocate the camera because I've got this ready to put back in. Alright, so we'll come back in a second here. Alright, so truthfully, I'm not sure how this is going to look because right now I can't tell which side is going to be up. But I needed to do that because I wanted to get this in here. I feel like this one's not as big. That could be a bit of a problem. Hang on, I'll be right back. Crisis averted. I have no idea if you guys can even see what the crap I'm doing, but 15 seconds ago, you remember I couldn't figure out how to get this thing in here, and now I know what I'm doing. So that's always a plus. Anyway, so I was trying to put it in the end, and here we use the 4 holes in the center to put it in. So and that was my mistake. But problem solved, crisis averted, and we're back to business here. So basically at this point, it's all but in. Just didn't use all the screws. Alright, I guess I really don't have to pause it. I just gotta be able to figure out here. Okay, you bugger. That's how we did that. My dad and I were just talking about this when I wasn't recording, that the last time we did this, he did a lot of this work, so while I did learn something, I didn't learn as much as I would have if I had done it myself, or if I had done more of the work with him watching. Alright, so now what we're going to do is put the fans on top on. So the fans need to go up. I hope I have both of those fans going in the same direction. I just realized that. Crap. Just thought about that. Shoot. I think I did because they're faced the right direction. They're faced the same direction, so yeah, that'll work. Alright, so that's in. Now we need to, so the fans need to go, so wait, it's in through the side, they need to go up. Alright, so that means these up. Ooh, can't do that. Alright, so sorry, I wasn't talking there for a minute. So now what I'm doing is getting my fans all put back in the top of the case here. Sad part is that Alright, so Now at this point, what you guys have seen is that I've got the radiator in now, the fan's in, and the fans above it are in. Truthfully now, if I wanted, I could put the top cover back on. Let's see, do I want to do that now or do I want to wait? I kind of like to just do it now, that way I don't got to deal with it anymore. Maybe I'll wait. I gotta figure that mess out. Alright. Oops. Waiting to pull this off because this has the thermal paste already on it. I'm not going to wait this time. I think I'll do this. Go back in a minute. I've got that. It's kind of in a really odd place. Crap. Dad, I'm sorry, I need you again for a minute. I'm sorry. I apologize. Forgive me? Shoot. Perhaps again I'm just being stupid, which is quite possible. But see, remember we said that the standoff should be okay because what? I didn't mess anything up, did I?
No, but
I'd
you
just
don't.
come off of that.
Yeah. Now what are you asking?
So these standoffs we said were okay from the last one.
Right.
Now, when it goes down on, I know you have to use the thumb screws to, so it should go on there kind of loosely, correct?
Yeah, and the thumb screw should draw it down.
Okay, so like
So once you got it tight, it shouldn't move.
okay, so sorry, that's what I thought, but I was kind of confused. Again, perhaps it's just not being an idiot. See what I mean? No, I mean, is that how it's supposed to be, or? Because I'm afraid I'll be getting enough to bite to be able to. See what I mean? You see what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah. We're gonna have to change those standoffs.
That'll be okay though with the thermal paste on there, right? That's not gonna mess anything up, is it?
No, as long as you don't touch it.
That's why I was using that plastic piece to hold that until I.
But I don't understand why that.
Okay, at least I'm not the only one that's perhaps losing her mind.
No, you get out of there. But she didn't get any of your bolts, did she?
I don't believe. Oh, down bed. I don't think I'm not going out.
I don't think those.
Ooh.
Which standoffs does it say to use?
Crap, hold on. This is the book. Let's see. There should just be 4 of them.
We've got, what are some of these older ones?
LGA 2011 standoff. I think that's these. 'Cause it looks like on one end it's shorter than on the other. Which would be these.
Yeah, but what about these?
I see those are like equal size and this one's like...
Yeah, this one's not though. This one's long and short.
Maybe, you know what, maybe you're right. Let me see. Sorry.
I'm just trying to determine whether that,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I was just trying to decide whether the nut part of this
No.
is the same. You know what I mean?
Hang on, sorry, I missed what you said. Give me a second there.
Those are the same size.
There's 2. Those are the, I think, 2 of the...
I think these standoffs, can't tell if they're longer or not. Well, they're probably the same size because this, not about all that's, I would say they're the same.
LG 11 does not require that, so that's the back plate.
that's going to be an issue.
What?
Well, I'm trying to push it down, and actually what's happening is this is hitting that.
Thermal paste.
No, it was hitting this.
Oh.
Give me a nut.
No, sorry. Thanks, Happy. I just...
Screwdriver.
Cut yourself, Happy.
No, I'm not. I'm not even.
Hey, your hand.
Oh, that's just from me scratching. So.
Oh. That wasn't... I feel like I'm so dumb when it comes to
No, it's just
this. I just don't want to break anything.
right.
And
But it's got to have tension on it to
hold it down, otherwise it won't make contact.
But see, my problem was I was trying to turn it the other way, and I wasn't
No, it's
noticing that cable was hitting this.
Oh. I guess I don't need any standoffs, do I?
Tighten these till they stop. Or
I believe we did, but again, I can't. We do all the power cables before we away, so I keep them out. I gotta figure out what goes where.
I think those should be plenty tight enough. So.
And this thing like confused me too, like the way they were. I couldn't tell if that was the back plate or if that was something else, or see what I mean?
Yeah, their instructions are never very good. Seemed to me when we put that in there the first time, we fought with all the instructions and everything to try to figure out how it went. Where's my glass case?
I don't know. Did you bring it up? Oh, it's back here. Sorry. So I think everything now is pretty straightforward. Now that top, everything went down through one side and then out, right?
What do you mean?
Hang on, let me lift this up and I'll show you what I mean. So I had to finish recording this using my phone because apparently I killed my GoPro, both batteries in my GoPro, and my camcorder is completely dead, so unfortunately I have to finish recording using my phone. You'll recall the last time that I started recording, we hadn't put the water block in, so that's it. Well, the water cooler rather. So it's in, the radiator's there, fans are all mounted, everything's all dusted and blown out and all that stuff. RAM's back in, these are all 4 GB RAM chips. So there's 8 4, so that's 32 gigabyte of RAM. This is a GTX 970 card, gigabyte build, 970, 4 gigabyte of video RAM on the card. You really can't see it from that angle, but this has got a DVD burner, or a Blu-ray burner and DVD burner. Of course, it'll read and write Blu-rays as well as DVDs. That hole is for my fan controller. I have to put that in yet. I've got almost all my power cables and everything into the power supply, which really I can try and show here. I have cables kind of all over the place right now. It's a Corsair AX1200 power supply, and I know my buddy is always going to give me crap for putting such a big power supply in, but the thing of it is, I'd rather have enough power than not enough. So that's why I went big. You know, I practice the go big or go home kind of thing, but truthfully, it's just there's room for expansion, and that's why I did it that way. But I don't know if I talked about this before because it was kind of part when I first started this, but there's these two fans are hooked into the water cooler, which I didn't even know that you could do that, but I guess with the new one it's set up that way. So they're controlled by the water cooler. Then there's two case fans on top, one in the front, one in the side door, which is over there off the screen there, and then of course one in the top and one in the top, one in the front there. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7 fans total in this beast. And oh crap, I didn't blow that fan out. Okay, so I said it's just about done. I've just got to plug in the CPU power, which is here, and the GPU power, which is here, and then I should be ready to about fire this up and see if I didn't blow it up. So I'm going to put the camera down because unfortunately I can't have it sitting while I'm working because I have to use my phone, like I said. So I'll come back when we're just about ready to fire this thing up. Okay, so I didn't really get a first fire up video like I really was going to, but as you guys can tell, the computer is now running. I got both my displays are working good. The third one's gonna get over there, but it's not turned on right now, so whatever. Get that out of my way for a minute. Give me 1 second to change. Wait. So as you guys can tell, that is the new fan controller. Get this out of the way for a minute. That is the new fan controller. It's touchscreen. I was planning to have all 7 fans plugged into it, but I ended up, when I was looking at the way the computer was set up, that of course there's only 5 ports, but I'd bought 2 fan splitters to be able to plug. I was gonna have 2 fans in the top of the case and the 2 fans mounted on the radiator tied together and then fed through here, but as I mentioned in the previous portion, the 2 fans that are directly fastened to the radiator are tied into the water cooler, so that's those 2. And then I discovered that the back case fan is got a very, 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 very short cable, so I decided to leave that where it was. It was plugged into the motherboard, which is fine. The side fan is plugged into the motherboard as well because it's got a kind of short cable as well, so that's fine. Cool. Anyway, so that took care of the 2 water cooler fans that are on the water cooler. The back fan, so that's 3 fans. So only left or well, wait, four. It took care of 4. So the other 3 are fed through here. So there's the 2 on top are fed through here, and the one in the front's fed through here. So I really didn't change the setup a whole lot compared to what it used to be, but be that as it may, it's still, everything works. I fired up on the first time, didn't have to fight with it at all. Everything's running perfect. I mean, I really couldn't have asked for anything better. But you can change the fan controller to work either under quiet mode, performance mode, or manual. It's set as performance right now. And I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, there you go. 37.2 that's reading right now, which is fairly accurate. I'm going to change it. I seem to think that the other... actually, wait 1 second. I'm going to change... Give me 1 second here. I'm going to change... Okay, let's try this again. So what I was trying to talk about before was, as you guys can tell, my computer is not working again, obviously. You're seeing the desktop right now. What I wanted to do was show... Yeah, that. So yeah, everything is working the way it should. It booted up the first time when I plugged it in. I was happy that heck that did that. And so we are now back to working. So get ready for more videos, and we'll see what happens here. So thank you guys for kind of watching my whole build process, and I kind of missed some parts because the camera's dying and not being able to record, and I never did show the whole thing put together, but at any rate, yeah, we'll see you guys here soon. Take it easy.